Welcome! In this video, I am going to show you how to do plugin debugging in Divooka engine. Let's first create a very simple plugin. I'm going to create something called my plugin, and it contains a single class. And let's do make it static and give it a proper name. Let's say string processing, and let's create two functions. Let's do original the substring index 0 count. So that's a very simple function, very simple class, and I'm going to compile it. Oops, done that, publish, and we have it. Right, this is our plugin. Now to do debugging is slightly more involving, but it's not very difficult. We are actually going to use Visual Studio because it's more well integrated. Let's double click on the C# project to open Visual Studio. Inside Visual Studio, there are a few ways you can debug your plugin. Now before you debug the plugin inside Divooka engine, you should always debug it using more traditional software development techniques. For instance, using unit tests, but we are not going to talk about that in this video. If you want to directly test your plugin inside Divooka engine itself, the way you can do it is go to the debug properties and let's create a new profile and make sure you create an executable profile. Here, from the path to the executable to run, we are going to find our distribution, in which case is this one. So I'm going to put this thing in, and I'm going to browse and make sure we pick the executable file. From there, you can pass in a command line argument --debug. This command line argument will automatically look for your plugin. And to work with that, you also need to make sure your working directory set as dot. This points to your generated plugin files when you run this launch profile. So to show you the idea, if you take a look at the folder, and if we take a look at the distribution, you can see that right now we don't have anything inside the plugins folder, and we have only the original distribution of the Divooka engine. Here, now let's go back and pick the profile and run it. A few things to notice is, first of all, the plugin is automatically loaded. The second thing is, at the lower right corner, you can see a development watermark here. That means you are in development mode. Here we can pick those loads and run them as usual. Let's do a 5 and run it. You can see that's working as expected. To debug it, what we can do is go back to the source code and we can set breakpoints as we are debugging any typical C# project. Here, if we run it again, you can see that breakpoint is hit. That's it. That's actually very simple to do. So that's how you debug a plugin in Divooka engine. Thank you for watching.